Hey, this is Kenny's Audiophile Record Reviews. Thank you very much for my channel. Please like and subscribe. I sincerely appreciate that. This very brief video, I'm going to give a brief discussion and opinion of the underrated Love album, the group Love, called Da Capo. This is, actually I purchased this at a thrift store several decades ago. You can see the ring wear. That's how I received the record. But this is a label of the record as well. The record, I'd say, is in VG plus condition. This album was released in 1966, a year before their groundbreaking and legendary album, Forever Changes. On a scale of 1 to 10, this is close to a 10 as you can get, in my opinion. Forever Changes. But what will be my opinion of Da Capo, we'll see in this video, this very brief video. But this album has been a favorite of mine for actually decades, to be honest with you. Like I said, I purchased this one at a secondhand thrift store, I should say, several decades ago. There's a, early pressing. It even has the, I don't know if you can see it, the Love Fan Club address on the back. It says mono right here in the back of the cover, but actually it's a stereo version. You can see the stereo sticker. But this album, like I said, in my opinion, it's extremely underrated as an album, especially compared to the Forever Changes album. Again, this one was released in 1966. Forever Changes was a follow-up album, 1967. This group was led by Arthur Lee. He was a leader of the group. I think he was a one of those hidden, almost like a prodigy in a way. His style and his approach, his vibe, his direction really led this band to a unique path, and they had their own unique signature sound, and I think it's underrated in the annals of pop and rock history, in my opinion, and his contributions as well. Arthur Lee, and also Brian McLean is actually one of the greater writers of this group and performers of this group as well. But when I listen to this album, it's one of those albums you can listen through, from beginning to end and not stop and not skip over songs. For example, this song, Stephanie Knows Who, which is a rock influence effort by the group in 1966, has strong rock vocals by Arthur Lee, a nice small saxophone solo in the piece, and it's like I said, it's a great rock effort by the band. The song Stephanie Knows Who, and also the song Orange Skies is one of my favorite songs ever, and actually one of my favorite love songs as well, because it's literally a love song, love song. It's something that it's a beautiful song written by Brian McLean, and like I said, it's a beautiful song. It just reminds me of a scene on a sunny day at like a county fair, or like me and my wife at Disneyland, just chilling together, just the two of us, hand in hand or sitting on a bench, just chilling together. That describes the scene to me. That chill and that vibe that song provides is just simply a beautiful song. Orange Skies. By the way, I'll leave the links to all these songs in the description below. But that's one of the more beautiful songs you can hear. And like I said, it's beautiful, written by Brian McLean. Another song, 7 and 7. Like I said, that's another, like rock effort, with strong vocals by Lee. And I also love the hard guitar playing on that song, 7 and 7. And that explosion in the end gives it like a beautiful touch to the song. I think that song might end with I'm not sure, a harpsichord ending. I could be wrong. But 7 and 7 is a nice rock song, like I said, with great rock vocals by Arthur Lee. Now, I'm going to get to the song on the back, which is on the back, side 2, I should say. Side 2, the song on side 2 is one song all on side 2. It's one complete song, one long song. Now, a lot of people do not like the fact that the decision to put one long song on the back of the record. I saw an interview with, or heard an interview with Brian McLean, I should say, and I don't think he really cared for the decision to put that long song on the back of side 2. And I'm giving my opinion on that song, and it's going to be different from most, because like I said, they could have taken that side 2 and added an extra, 4 or 5 songs on the back, and it would have gave the band more of a lane or runway for more room to express themselves as a band. And some of the fans of Love think of that as a missed opportunity, not using that space for like 4 or 5 more songs. But I'm gonna give my opinion on that song, and like I said, it's different from most. I think the song is called Revelation, and I think it might be one of those songs where you might either you like it or you don't. And here's my opinion. I think that song, Revelation, is a straight-up masterpiece. The first half where, Arthur Lee is singing, and he gets to a point where, like in a hard rock mode, he yells, "I'm gonna scream," and he literally yells, "I'm gonna scream," and it's almost like it was I don't know this for a fact or anything. It's almost like his performance on Revelation was a improvised performance. It gives you at least gives you that feel and that vibe. His the way he sang, some of the yelling and actually screaming during his performance during that piece, and I think it's amazing. The first half is like a rock vocal piece, and the second half morphs into almost like a jazz piece with what sounds to me as a saxophone playing. And if it is a saxophone playing, I believe it is, that's an amazing solo on the second half of the song. And the harmonica solo in playing during Revelation, I think is an amazing one. I believe Arthur Lee plays a harmonica on Revelation, and and the song ends with a mellow harpsichord ending. But Revelation, in my opinion, like I said, you like it or you don't, I love it. I think it's a masterpiece. If I were to give that song alone a score, I'd give it a 10. That's how much I like the song Revelation. How, like I said, the first half is like a rock. The second half is like jazz influence with a fabulous, I believe, saxophone solo. And like I said, the playing of the harmonica, and I believe it's by Arthur Lee, I think is sensational. Revelation, I might be in the minority. I think it's the song Revelation is a masterpiece. Overall, I think this album, Da Capo, is a masterpiece. Almost as good as Forever Changes. I know Forever Changes gets all the hype, and it deserves all the hype. But so does this one as well. If I were to give Forever Changes, let's say for argument's sake, Forever Changes on a scale of 1 to 10 is a 9 or 10. It's probably closer to a 10. This is an amazing album, Forever Changes. Like I said, this is a masterpiece. Let's say I give this a 10. I would give this a 9.5 personally. This is an underrated effort by Love, and it doesn't get the hype and the attention it deserves because of Forever Changes. Now, the sound of the album to me wasn't great. It wasn't bad, but it wasn't great. I give the sound somewhere like an 8. The performance, ooh, I give it like, gosh, between a 9 and a 10. If I'm giving Forever Changes a 10, I'm going to give this like a 9.5 in terms of performance, personally. That's just my opinion. But please leave yours on this fabulous album, Da Capo, in the comment section below. Please leave your general thoughts about this album in the comment section below. It'll be pretty interesting. This is one of my favorite albums. Like I said, I think there's just as much as a masterpiece as Forever Changes. Like I said, I know a lot of people don't like the Revelation song, that long song at the end of that long song on side 2. I think that song is a masterpiece, but I could be in the minority in that way of thinking. But please leave your comments in the comment section below on this album. Please like and subscribe. I really appreciate that. God bless, strong love, and peace to all worldwide.